Hello guys, welcome to my series Football Manager 14 Becoming Legends. The series where I started unemployed and I'm aiming to become the best manager in the world. I started off at Blackpool. Don't even want to say anything about it. I failed. It was a complete and utter disaster. I wound up at St Johnstone and it's going pretty well. Sitting pretty in second at the moment, 6 points clear of third. Great goal difference, outstanding goal difference. Last time you joined us, we drew to Celtic 1-1, and then we went to Hibernian. I'm not going to show you the highlights, but we won 4-0. Hodzic getting a hat-trick there. A quality game, 9.7 rating from Hodzic. And Sinan Baitiki is really stepping up now. And he's really following in Hodzic's footsteps. And luckily we've got this guy permanently. He's on a contract. So I'm excited to see how this guy develops. 6'1", he's very powerful attacking. Then we went to play Partick Thistle in the league. 3-0. It was a really good game. As you can see, we played Baitiki again, Hodzic again. Bringing Kikiretti back into the team. Not being too impressed with Neil Kilkenny. He's really not performing as I thought he would. I thought he would be the best player in this team by a long shot, but he's not. As you can see here, Osman scored a stunner after a ball bounced around in the box after a corner. Nice to see Osman getting on the score sheet a bit more. And then Jacobs, with a corner for Partick Thistle, and Hodzic wins the ball, holds it up. He's really good. That's what Hodzic's good at as well. He is a natural goal scorer, but he's also outstanding at holding the ball up. Baitiki makes a run down the left, cuts inside, bang, nutmegs the keeper there to make it 2-0. And late on in the game, the 87th minute, Hendry with a throw-in, finds Hodzic, then finds Scott Brown. Finds the pass to Joe McKee, first time shot, bang, 3-0. An absolutely great game. And made sure that the draw to Celtic did not affect our form. We then went on to play Queen of the South, a game we struggled with at the beginning of the season. I don't know why we struggled against Queen of the South. But this game we drew 1-1, bringing Neil Kilkenny back in this time, see if he performs well. As you can see, I'm giving Pascasio game because McGowan was injured and Pascasio really is developing nicely. I want to show you his attributes after this game. As you can see, they had a free kick. Didn't get anything on it. McKee with a long ball clearance. Hodzic didn't win it there. They start passing it around. A long ball gets picked by Anderson, who passes it out to Blackman, which doesn't work. Poor pass back from Anderson, and Doyle snaps it up and scores a goal he shouldn't have conceded. Baitiki here with the free kick, a great free kick. Didn't score it, but Hodzic is there to clean up the scraps, the leftovers. We then went on to play Dundee. A game we drew again, as you can see our lineup there. McGowan came back. He wasn't that fit, but I put him into the lineup. And this was an exciting game. As you can see, again, we had hardly any possession. We're really struggling statistically. Our game really is the opposite of Barcelona. We have no possession. Our game is completely about letting the other team have the possession and then just breaking on them when they're not expecting anything. As you can see, we got the early goal there. Passing it around. Kikiretti, I don't know why he's dark skinned on this game, I swear he's not. And then Baitiki gets a header in the back post to make it 2-0, and at this point I thought we were cruising. But complacency slipped in here. Perhaps I should have gone on to contain. I didn't. I tried to keep attacking. They win the ball in defence. Pass it through our midfield. Defence clears it out. Our clearances really aren't that great. I think we should start building up from the back instead of just booting it, because we're not really getting anywhere with just booting it. As you can see, Hodzic was injured for this game. Heffernan was our striker here. Hodzic has been out for a couple of weeks now. Are we a one-man team? Doris there making it 2-1. Jamal Blackman in goal now. I'm trying to train up Jamal Blackman a bit because He's our future goalkeeper. I've got a bit of faith in him. I want him to develop. I'm really trying to force the development of him. And as you can see, Smith, bang, bottom right hand corner. Should Blackman be getting to that? Would McGovern have got to that? I don't know. I'm really not sure what to think of Jamal Blackman at the moment. Then we went on to the Scottish Cup 4th round. We drew 1-1, playing a weaker side. We had a replay. We drew 2-2, but we won it on penalties. Absolutely knackered our team for the game against St Mirren. I played McGovern this time. Not too sure about Blackman. I don't know whether he's good enough for the first team at the moment, but I want to get him better. And to get a player better, you have to play them in the first team. As you can see, Barsley's also now my first choice right back over Baraha. And as you can see, we started building the play up from the back, passing it around, trying to find some space. Baitiki found some space on the left. Cheeky back heel back to Hendry, who gets pinched. Anderson plays in Neil Kilkenny. Hewitt still passing the ball around. St Mirren can't get anywhere near it. Osman passing it back to Hewitt. This is late on in the game. Headed it out. We had Joe McKee up front at this point, so I thought he would play quite well up front. Heffernan really wasn't doing it for me. He's too old. But as you can see, look at this run from McKee here. Bang, loses his marker, slotted it in perfectly to the bottom left-hand corner. Hodzic would have been proud of that. McKee really playing well up front. Very impressed. And that's how it ended this episode, guys. We're sitting reasonably pretty in second, keeping up with Celtic. It looks like we're going to keep up this form for the entire season, guys. I'm quite excited to see how it finishes. Next episode will be the month of December. We've got a couple of tricky games coming up. Hibernian, Motherwell and Inverness are not easy games. Dundee United away is also not an easy game. So hopefully we can kick on and keep this form up. And we haven't lost in a long time. The only team we've lost to this season is Kilmarnock. We've only lost one game this entire season. So it's going well. It is going well. As you can see, Hodzic still top scorer by 4 despite being injured. And the players I wanted to show you, Pascazio really has been playing well. The 2 games I gave him, he's growing nicely. 18 years old, he looks like he could be absolutely quality. So we've got a lot of youth here and they're all really developing nicely. Baitiki as well, I showed you him as well. For 19 years old, he looks like he could be very nice. What youngsters do you think are going to develop most beautifully? Hodzic, we've not got him permanently, so I'm not too bothered about how he develops. Scott Brown is one I sort of wanted him to develop. He's got attributes similar to Paul Pogba, just not as good. I was hoping he'd develop into that sort of player, but he's not developing as quickly as I wanted him to. Wotherspoon also stepping up as well. He looks like a solid winger now. Not too impressive physical stats. Who else have we got? Let's show you the youngsters. We've got Ryan Young, who's not that impressive at the moment. He's only back up, really. Stephen Hendry. This is the guy. Stephen Hendry looks absolutely solid. And I'm thinking about training him as a centre-back now, because I think his attributes suit centre-back role. What do you reckon, guys? I need your opinion on that one. Should I retrain Stephen Hendry as a centre-back? Leave that in the comments. Well, tune in for the next episode, guys. Hopefully we'll keep this form up. I don't know what to expect for this season. Where we're going to finish, leave that in the comments as well. Predict where we will finish. And then, after the next episode, it will be the January transfer window. Do we need to strengthen anywhere? I think we need a backup striker. If you think of anyone, leave it in the comments. Because I really do need a backup striker. Someone to potentially come into the first team when Hodzic leaves at the end of the season. Any ideas? Leave it in the comments. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.